Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now it has been a while since I have uploaded Alliance War. Well, I did start uploading the last season wars, but honestly I very quickly lost interest in war itself because it was so stale. Now we have had some changes done to Alliance War, but honestly I don't even know how I feel about them overall. We'll see. I will once again start uploading Alliance War videos once the season starts. Hopefully we're going to stick through it. Hopefully these changes actually have some sort of meaningful impact to Alliance War in general, even though I failed to see it right now. However, here we are with a team of Mallman, Puncher 2099 and Kingpin. Two of these champions are being brought to Alliance War for the very first time. Now this is an off-season war, so obviously I'm not going to be like boosting or using items and stuff like that, but I do have some somewhat interesting fights that I wanted to share with you guys, and that is exactly what we are going to do. Now I did join this war a bit late, so I kind of just ended up having to take paths what were left over, which is perfectly fine by me. And the first fight here is Invisible Woman on this kinetic transference, I believe, and power bond node. So basically I can't power drain or control her in any meaningful way. Not that it matters. I'm just gonna bring in Mallman, and this fight I actually absolutely loved it. So here the fight you're gonna see is gonna be brutally simple. So I'm gonna land one heavy attack. I'm at 7 charges. Now at this point I'm just gonna smack her up a bit, parry. Now I do need to bait out a level 2 at this point because she was closing in on 3 bars of power, but here again I still have like 1 charge left. We can see that I make it just in time, and that was literally it. 1 heavy attack, couple combos, 1 level 1, the fight is over. Man, I love Mallman. He's such a great champion now. Right, so the first fight was very easy, very straightforward. Now the second fight is actually probably maybe one of the more important reasons why I want to upload this one. Because you see, I don't think that many people would have tried this fight with the Punisher 2099. Now this is the EMP modification burden of might node, where basically every time buff expires on me, I lose most of, if not all, my power, and then on top of that, for every buff I trigger, she gains kind of like a passive charge, and whenever she uses special attack, those charges detonate, and I take passive shock damage. So here I am waiting for my battery to kick in to 100%. Now here was the only mistake that I made. I could have started attacking her earlier, and I didn't have to do that like last evade. So unfortunately she did get 1 charge on her, but 1 charge, something that we can deal with, and that is not overly important. But the most important thing is pay attention to the power bar, and she did get to her first bar of power, but that is going to be the only bar of power, and even then I could have more than likely prevented that from happening. But at this point you can see that the fight is basically being locked in here, and yeah, she never gets another chance to fill a bar of power, so she can never go lucky, she can never evade, and I don't have to worry about EMP modification. There's just one of the small reasons why I did end up kind of like deciding for Puncher 2099 rank up, and why I think he is extremely underestimated. Now, I have been sniping for Apocalypse boss, but unfortunately my battle group in the off season so far I haven't seen a single Apocalypse boss placed for us, because I do want to try out Puncher 2099 against that APOC boss, because I have definitely seen that he can do it. I've been showing a video of that, and I just want to try and do it myself as well. But now the rest of the fights here, well, we're gonna have some interesting fights. So this first one is Call Obsidian fight with Mallman, with a strike counter, power suppression, or whatever that node is called. Well, basically it doesn't matter because I don't care for my special attacks with Mallman. I just got some charges on me, and now I'm nuking in that Call Obsidian like nobody's business. And it's very straightforward, very simple, absolutely nothing to worry about. And then for the next fight, I'm actually going to play very poorly. I'm going to be absolutely honest. I did both of these fights just after waking up or just before taking a nap. I've been trouble sleeping at night recently, and only way how I can make through the day sometimes properly is if I do take like 30-minute power nap. Either way, enough with the silly excuses. Thor Ragnarok, again, strike counter, power node, whatever. But Thor Ragnarok obviously does present some challenges here, as in when he is going to reach 20 of his charges, then he's going to gain a significant amount of power. And only way to to work around that is going to be to throw a special attack, which obviously is not going to be an easy thing to do. However, well, at some point there I was thinking of throwing my special attack because I still had enough power, but I figured what's the point? So I kind of settled for a new strategy, which is going to be just throwing heavy attacks. And I should be able to actually kill him by the time he reaches 20 charges on his combo meter. And that is just about it. So we did see me hesitate a moment. That was the time when I was thinking of launching special attack, but I realized that would have been pointless. And yeah, so I'm just hemming the guy. I still have 5 hits. Very easy, very straightforward fight here. And he's at 17. He has 12% of health left. I'm dropping another heavy attack. And yeah, we can see that Mole Man comfortably kills that rank 3 Thor Ragnarok before reaching 20 hit mark without any boost at all. So go Mole Man. And here at this point, we can see that only boss is left. And the boss is Mojo. Now, I do not have any ideal options here. I definitely do not have any of the champions that you typically use against Mojo. But I figured to give it a go with my Kingpin. Kind of why not? Let's see what happens. And, well, spoiler alert, I do not solo this fight. But I'm relatively confident that Kingpin could be able to solo this fight should I have taken off suicides, boosted up, activated like indestructible 3 boost or something of the sort. And then we would be quite good because he can very routinely and significantly reduce Mojo's attack and also his build accuracy. Top of that, he's doing more than decent enough damage for his special 1 rotation. For those of you who do not know, that is definitely not Kingpin's, so to speak, high damage rotation. And yeah, he's putting in work. Definitely not the best matchup. Definitely not something I would have tried in a season. But since this is an off-season war, we can see that Kingpin is putting in a solid effort. And once again, if I wouldn't have been taking all the damage from Suicide Masteries, and if I had maybe somewhat more attack or definitely more health, and perhaps played better, definitely a 3-minute boost would have helped me quite a bit. We're putting in work here. This Mojo is already halfway down, and we're still chipping away. We're still not out of this fight. I am getting cornered a bit. He doesn't really want to throw his special attack at this point, so I kind of need to deal with that. And whilst he has that aura active, I don't want to strike him because then I would get a degeneration. And now as soon as the aura expires, I'm going to accidentally trigger it again. And here at this point, I'm going to eat level 3. And that is pretty much all she wrote. However, we still did 59% damage. And yeah, the plan, if I had indestructible 3 boost, would have been just to push him to level 3 and eat that. And yes, I know I had some degen placed on me, but I think with the attack reduction, there's a good chance I might have been able to survive it. Anyhow, that was my off-season war. Whoopsie. That was my off-season war. I was overall quite happy with the way I did, and I was definitely quite happy to finally test out, even if just a little bit, my Punisher 2099, because it was very, very fun. And I do love the fact that we landed, we can see how many strikes from this point after she used her special 1. So I'm at 17 combo here. From 17 combo, we went to 50 something combo, and she wasn't even still close to a bar of power, and finishing with a nice casual 10k medium. And yeah, that was about it. Again, I do not know necessarily exactly what I'm going to do with Alliance War videos. I'll probably try to bring them back if you guys are interested, but I'm not going to lie, the interest in them was waning in the last couple of seasons as well. But yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. Again, I like the fact that there are changes happening to Alliance War, but I just don't really think that they're going to make significant enough of a difference. I've heard several alliances kind of like opting out of competitive war for a season or 2. So I genuinely do hope that Kabam does change it again the season after, because I don't think this setup that they did change for it is going to hold for a long time. Anyways, that is about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the buttons, and I shall catch you guys soon. See ya. proceed with hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about